Hey guys, this is Zek, and we are continuing our walkthrough. So we got through the boss, Vort, little puppy, and now we're gonna make our way towards the undead settlement. Which there is a lot to do in the undead settlement. I'll probably end up missing an item or two, just a heads up. But I won't miss any items that are actually of any importance. So as soon as you come down here, these dogs come out. They start attacking all these zombies. I like to start attacking them a little sooner like this, while they're still preoccupied with all them. Just for the main fact of, well, 1 and 2 dogs are bad enough. Really don't want a third one in the mix, so. And these guys, I don't even know if they attack you. See, they don't even attack you. They're just there as a decoy anyways. And there's a couple little puppies over here. Sometimes it's actually easier to just pull out your melee weapon, and while they jump like that, smack them a couple times. Then when they jump again, smack them a couple times, rather than actually trying to fire off magic. And we're coming up on an NPC.
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles. Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londo, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use. Oh, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londo, do solemnly swear myself to you.
And like that, poof, gone. So he goes from crying his eyes out to teleporting to Firelink. More bones. These things are very useful until you complete the game. Hit this lever. Gates roll up. And we're to the other bonfire I was talking about. In like 30 seconds you go from the one on top all the way down here. I don't know why they have so many of them. Alright, go ahead and rest up. And begin our journey. Now, when I first came in here for the first time, this place is like major ambush. So, and I was not expecting it. But once you know how to avoid it, it's okay. For instance, you'll come over here and you'll walk down, and instantly a guy will fall from there. Plus, there's 3 of those same guys. You can see one of them right there. So when you walk down the stairs, they all jump you. But there's actually a pretty easy way, especially as a sorcerer, to avoid that. See, there's the one that jumps down. So we'll pop him in the head with a few magic missiles right there. So come out here, kill this guy real quick. This guy means business. He has his pitchfork out and everything. Fortunately, there's no farms around here, really. And an item right there, which I don't know why I cast it, but I did. Could have just smacked it with my staff. So, instead of going down there and aggroing the guy that's right below us, that guy right over there across the way, and the one right down there, you can actually break these right there just by walking into them, and then lock onto him, take him out, and then bloop, right there, you don't have to jump or run or anything, you just walk across it. Now he's gone, and he's, whoa, he went batshit crazy. Alright. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. But, yeah, that's a lot easier way than trying to take on all 3 of these guys down here at once. Plus, after already being set up over there, because he jumps in behind you. And what we hit over above us was Loretta's bones. From that little rat thief dude. If you find yourself as a caster and you need, like, just to get a little bit of an edge and get some levels up, this right here is actually a really good spot, because they all just stand there and you can just throw a couple of these soul arrows, especially with the serpent ring on. 66 a kill. It's not the best, but it's definitely not bad either. I think you make about 2,000 souls a run just killing these guys. Soul of an unknown traveler. It's like free money in the bank. Now this is the only problem, guy. Which, he's seen me. And I got the wrong guy targeted. You gotta watch out for that grab, as you can tell. It can be a pain to find out exactly when he goes forward, but if you're at a distance, it doesn't really matter too much anyways. Now that's a homing thing. See how I just dodged it? But it keeps circling around. So, bear in mind. Until it finally fades out. Now the whole reason of clearing out all this that I've cleared out, Jesus, come on, is the fact that this is another Estus shard. Can't never have enough Estus shards. Which is good because we're going to need the mana. I'm trying to go through this huge place. And it's not a bad thing to kind of just like get down a pattern on getting through this area. There's some monsters you can skip, some you can't. Stuff like that. Well, that's unfortunate. I have no idea where the other one went. If he fell off or something. I don't know. Okay, but we got that Estus shard, so that's the main thing for this run. Don't think I can get to the next bonfire. There's actually 3 bonfires in this area, and this is where you run into the majority of your NPCs. You run into your Pyromancer NPC, your Cleric NPC, and plus we just got whatever the hell his name is, little creepy dude, which he has a really good storyline. It'll probably be the storyline that I run down with this character for the main reason that you can talk to other people and get their full storyline too. Because if you don't, then that storyline doesn't complete. So I'm just gonna head back to Firelink real quick. And the main reason why is to at least start the storyline for that little Yol guy or whatever his name is. And also we got Loretta's bones for a Gurat and an Estus shard, so it seemed like a good time to run here and do all that.
Just what neat. Pretty be careful. Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now let's come out in my car. Heavens, she's already dead. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose.
At first, when I was playing this game, and how he's in a cell for, stealing and everything else,
Goodbye.
I was like, this guy is gonna try and rob me blind. What is this guy's, what's his tale? What's his story? But throughout the gameplay, you start to feel sorry for the little guy. I don't know who Loretta is. Sounds to me like a girlfriend or a wife or whatnot. So I know he goes into his sobbing state and then he goes in and plunders because he feels like he has like nothing else left really. So he's gonna help you out. And this guy right here opens up a whole new ending. There's 3 endings to the game. This one's the hardest to get.
Oh, our champion of Ash. Welcome home. This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my loyal service.
Okay, so we can purchase items. Nothing really that we need. See, we already have these 2. Magic weapon. I use it on Very, very few occasions. Mainly because you can actually, there's a spell called Fair and Blade or something like that, and basically you're using an invisible magic sword, and it seems to be a lot more effective than actually doing this. This is more for assassins and thieves and maybe even warriors if they go, like the knights, if they get like, because all it requires is 10 intellect. If they get 10 intellect, they can add it to a weapon for an extra edge, you know, just to help out a little bit. But its main thing is this draw out true power or strength.
Then shall we begin? Bearer of the dark side, let your true strength shine.
What it does right now is you get a free level, which I don't even know what I want to put it in yet. Probably go ahead and put it in faith because we're going to need it. So you get a free level out of it.
As I have said, I was once a sorcerer. Alas, the magic of Londo is a far cry from the wonders of Zinheim. But I can teach you what I know. Perhaps, more importantly, I believe that I can help tease out your true strength. We pilgrims of Londo are keenly aware that those branded by the dark side possess something quite special.
So basically what this does, since he teased out your strength, you can actually do this 5 times. But in order to do that, you have to die. So go to key items. Each time he draws out strength, you get a dark sigil, which accumulates curse, which you wouldn't even know, like in Dark Souls 2, if when you died and you start to turn undead or whatnot, your HP bar, you know, got a little lower, and you could tell. But in this game, you actually cannot tell until you look at your character after dying quite a few times. You're like, wow, I look like my flesh is about to fall off me. And also here in the status, see where it says level, I don't have any hollowing, but if you, like when you die, you gain hollow, and each time you get enough hollow, he'll give you another free level and another dark sigil. You need 8 dark sigils for the quest line, but he only gives you 5. But we'll get to that at a later point. We went ahead and did everything we needed to do here, so we're gonna run back to the undead settlement and go a little bit farther. You gotta get this ending with this guy. You have to do a lot and you can't miss anything. And if you miss one thing, you don't get the ending and you still go hollow and all this stuff. And so, gotta make sure we hit all the NPCs we have to talk to, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. What we're going to do next is, since it's not too far in, we're going to go ahead and get the Mound Maker's Covenant and go that way, so it's one less thing that, look at me, not taking my own advice. I almost got jumped by 3 guys. instead of trying to kill all of that over there, what we're going to do is we're going to take the side path. Go this way instead. I know one thing for sure, I cannot wait to get that sage ring. That sage ring works so many wonders. See, and there's a hidden path right over here that you can easily miss because you see this doorway and these guys coming from there, so it kind of directs your attention to go in this direction, which we're going to end up going in that direction as well because it leads to a bonfire. Now this place right here can be pretty nasty too. Like already you can see two guys up on the roof, 1 and 2, and you come over here, there's a guy just chilling on that roof. So you can already tell how that can get pretty nasty. They are still hitting me, but as range, it's a little bit easier than melee, unless you knock him into a crevice so you can't kill him. But when you come around here on this corner, yeah, I know you get there, go ahead, jump out. Really gotta work on those rolls. But I like to get this arrow out. Apparently you can shoot through rocks now too. That's cool, bro. Wait for an arrow and hit that guy. Alright. See, melee, you're scrambling around, running all over the damn place, trying to get all these guys. While sorcery, you can just hit them from where you're at and just kind of dodge arrows. Alright. Fire bombs. So now we'll go back over here and climb up this ladder. Fall down over here. Now that guy, you're thinking, oh shit. But no, he does not attack you. And I'm not even going to hit that at him, because when you hit it, it falls down below, and we're not going to be able to make it there before we hit a bonfire. But you can go to the back of this guy right here and inspect it. And this is how you become part of the Moundmaker Covenant. You just like jump in for it. It probably wasn't a very pleasant ride down. When we fight the boss, you actually fight him like right above here, and he breaks the floor, and you fall down into this area. But you have to visit this area before the boss, because once the floor breaks in, this guy over here ends up biting the bullet.
Well, what's up? This pit is for hollows, not for the likes of you sane folk. Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise? No, no, of course you're not. That's what you mad fools always say. But we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so. Beware, the shackles of the gods are fragile. You might need this. Etch it on your heart if you feel your sanity slipping.
And that's the Mountain Maker Covenant.
Come here to pile up your victims, for that will form your anchor. You'll see when you go mad. They'll be your family.
So if you get invaded by a Mountain Maker, or you are a Mountain Maker and you invade someone and you kill them, you get I forget, some sort of bone. We actually pick one up just off of gameplay, and I'll explain what it is. And then you come in over here and be like, pray to this, I don't even know, sanctuary of skulls, and that's how you increase the reputation. But now that we're down here, the only way out is to good old Homeward Bone. Last bonfire where I rested at. And then we'll go get another bonfire. And get our pyromancy guy. That's another reason why I wanted to go with Faith on this character. Because how pyromancy works is its damage is based off of faith and intel. And there's bosses to where magic just doesn't do it just doesn't do anything whatsoever, especially like Aldrich. Oh gosh, it was a pain just trying to beat him with straight sorcery. And then I found out, I just threw on pyromancy, didn't even have the faith because I on that character, but I just put on the pyromancy, and it was just like destroying them. But faith and intellect for pyromancy. As a sorcerer, you tend to have to run back to a bonfire and refill your ashen flask versus a warrior type. A warrior type can literally just like clear out an entire zone as long as they don't get hit, you know. So in a sense, they can rush through a lot of the stuff a lot quicker than a sorcerer, but range is just awesome. So where the hell are you going? Apparently they're just gonna keep making that same path. I'm not gonna deal with that. So try to do that. And see, I even knew the ambush was there and damaged them before it actually happened. But it's your first time through and you run down and you're like, ah, shit. So you're trying to gather yourself and everything else. I hate those little guys anyways until I can one-shot them. Because it's so damn quick. I have no idea where you came from. That sure wasn't nice. Now this guy right here, these Halliburg ones, they can hit like a truck. And they can take a hit too. Shield. Now instead of running over there, fighting the guys that's going to be shooting from behind us and the guys that's going to be shooting in front of us, there's a little path right here. Just fall down. Alright, I'll get right here in this little doorway. Fire gem. That imbues your weapon with fire. Oh, yellow. Oh, how I hate grenades and bombs on this game. So, and then, voila, bonfire. So, from here, what we're gonna do is get our pyromancer buddy, Cormix or Corsix or whatever his name is. Follow this around. An axe. And here he is.
Unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am Cornix, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are. An encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancers from this old man?
Sure.
Most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornix of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
And once again, he's all caged up, locked up, can't get out, but since you talk to him, he can magically just poof, and he's gone. And he's going to be at Firelink, which we'll talk to him, because that's how we get the Pyromancer Flame. Now, a little bit of background on the Pyromancer Flame. It's actually like part of someone else's flame. Like, when he hands us his Pyromancer Flame, we're actually using a part of him, per se, because we did not get trained and all this in the Great Swamp, yada yada, from my understanding anyways. And a lot of people complain that it's a glove, and it's not. It's a flame. It just shows a hand with a flame in it. Alright, go down here, hit Big Pot Dude. They can actually throw those pots too. And they hurt. A lot. Alright. So now we got that. We done took out the guys above us, so we don't got to be worried about being bombed and everything else, so we can pick up some items like right there. And this little fella right there, just guarding a fire clutch ring, which is very nice, especially with pyromancy. Probably gotta go to the back way to get to the other bonfire. Right through those doors right over there is the boss. But we can't open the doors from here. We gotta go the other way. And over there is how you get out of this area. Kill a few little rats. A lot of times you see me casting, and when I'm casting, I actually cast the ability before I even lock on. Because you can start casting, and then as you're walking towards them, lock on. Because you just get a farther distance that way. Because you can shoot your ability a lot farther than you can lock on. And this door right here is locked, but we'll get the key to that in a few seconds. Probably should have used that first. Good thing Big Mama didn't come out. Alright. So there's Big Mama. Little rat. And if you go to the other way, the way we were originally going, you get that bonfire, but you can't open up this door. It only opens up from the side we just came from. So, there's that. Since I'm sitting on 6,000 souls, let's go back to Firelink, get a couple levels, and get our Pyromancy Flame. And then I'll go the other way so that we can pick up those items, hit that bonfire that we just came out of, and then go pick up our first Umbral Ash. So Cormix is right down here. Odd little fellow.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I wish to express my gratitude for trusting the lowly pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame. As promised, I will impart pyromancers to you. But first, you need a flame of your own.
And there's our Pyromancy Flame.
Careful you don't burn yourself with it.
So to reinforce Pyromancy Flame, it's just titanium shards, which we're using sorcery mainly, not so much as this. So I'm not gonna upgrade this quite yet. Is starter gear for Pyromancy. Got Fireball, Fire Surge. Great Combustion's really good, but it's in melee range, so gotta be. And increases fire damage absorption, which is good because it's an area that has a lava with some good items in it. So you can pop that and have high fire resistance gear on and run as quickly as you can to get the items.
Do not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil?
Welcome home, Asher speaks. Very well. Then touch the darkness with hidden arrows.
Okay. Endurance, I normally get endurance, but it's later on. Mainly because of people can, jump in PvP, and it's just good for dodging. Plus, your magic takes endurance away, anyways. We'll go with some intel.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I'm eventually get my strength up to 11, so I can use that one shield. I always have a shield on. You can two-hand the staff and use its special ability, like doing that. What it does is, for a limited time, for this ability, your magic hits a little bit harder. But I always find that I'll try to block, and well, blocking with the staff is just not as viable as a shield, even if the shield is only like 50% right now or so. I don't know why I always do a second shot like that. That's something that they added in the patch, because they never used to do that until I started doing this playthrough, and they just added that patch. So, whatever. I broke my guard. Ooh, I love fast weapons. So instead of killing all these guys, I'm going to take this path this way, so I can avoid most of them, save my mana, and all that good jazz. Well, now I know where those other two came from. Shit, I have an audience here. 5 zombies. Oh, there's still one. Looks like he's a little scared to come around the corner. I wouldn't blame him though. His buddies all just died. I always come over here and kill these guys first. I didn't explain this the first time I came over here and killed them. And the main reason why is, if you don't, it turns into an ambush. And I'll show you where. Encountering a new enemy right here. So, those guys right there, real easy from range. Melee, you try and slash them, and they end up smacking you back. Jabbing's best for them. And there's like a little hole here. Bloop. Fall down. Get your item. Open the door. And here's an Estus suit. Restores your HP. But we have to move back up here anyways to get this item that this body is holding. There we go. Love souls. Little red eyes coming towards us. Oh, but you see that hole right there? That's where those two jump in at. So, that's why I go up there and kill them. Because if I don't, then I'll come down here and forget that they're going to jump down. And then I'm fighting this guy and these two guys. It's just a nightmare. A lot of little traps. But that's what makes the game fun. Especially your first playthrough, because you don't know what to expect. Oh, my least favorite part of this area. Traveler souls. Alright, there's gonna be two guys down here. While we're trying to pick off these two guys, you got another guy over there that's gonna be shooting magic at us. I don't know if he actually seen me or not. You can see him over there on top of that bridge, sitting there with his weird laughing of shooting those homing shots and whatnot. This is a good safe little spot right here to get away from the magic. Yep, you hear him casting the magic already. You see it rolling this way. He shoots 2 or 3 of those and he'll stop. And basically our next destination is right there where a monster breaks out. And what I do is just run back to the little safety zone I got here. Yeah, Peaches, I'm in here. Come on. And the reason why you don't want to just run inside the building that he was just at is there's actually another enemy right there. So then you're trying to dodge him and the other one in this very close proximity area, which you don't want to do. Making sure I didn't forget anything. Okay, I didn't. Wait for the magic to come this way. Then once he's done missing, we'll go down here. You gotta be real careful of that homing one. It's actually an item right over. Yep, right there. Good, he's still up there. Ah, he got me. Alright. And the only reason why I killed him and just not run past him is, well, there's an item. So we're embered, so we're about to, we will be invaded if we go that way by a Hodrick, the guy that we actually just met at the Mound Maker place. He will invade us. But there's another way that you can go down here. I can't never get that crystal lizard. have like the worst luck with that crystal lizard. So I just end up going for the item. And I'm not going to chase him because Hardrick will invade us and I don't have any of this Estus. So what we'll do now is rest here. And now we'll get old Skinny Bones. Try and take out this guy before he invades. He's up there already. It's not like he has a long way to travel or anything. I normally just bring him back here. It's easier to dodge. Looks like he got hooked, or he would be trying to do power within. Yeah, go ahead, Estus. Try to do power it within again. He only has 2 S's, so I can't believe he's actually letting me. There we go. There's a dodge. I'm about to say I can't believe he's just letting me hit him. So he has the power within on right now, so he will hurt. So I'll go to my. Now he's trying to do warmth, which whatever is around that little thing starts regenerating health. Use it to your own advantage. You can get into it, and it heals you too. Yay. Vertebrae Shackle. That's what you get. That's the item I was talking about that you give to the Mount Makers. So we'll go ahead and rest up here. We're about to be sniped upon from a tower. Which tower is it? Can't see it from here. After we kill this guy, I'll be able to see it. Lock on! Ah! Okay. That tower way over there that I'm looking at starts sniping at us. We actually have to make peace with the giant before it stops. But what I do normally is run through here and get the Umbral Ash that I need. So we'll go ahead and start it. So people start walking this way. We'll just hide right here. See, kills both enemy and us at this current time. Because we need one of those branches. All those little white spots over there, one of them's a branch and we need it. That was not the branch. There, we got a branch. That's all we needed. And he'll continue shooting at us. Oh, he got me. You pretty much just have to go by the sound of it. But we'll be back here because there's a couple other items that we have to pick up. I just wanted to, you have to get that branch, and then I also wanted to get the Mortician Ash. And he'll shoot you from all the way over here too. Even in this area I've been hit before. Alright, we gotta go back to the Firelink Shrine again to give the Mortician Ashes, and it unlocks a few items for us that we need so that we can open that gate, so that we can get our little cleric lady to so she can start selling us some cleric stuff. The key costs 1,500, I believe.
How may I be? Gracious, passing fine ash thou hast given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
So now we're going to purchase, and she sells a new key, the grave key.
Ashen wine.
Oops. Let's go ahead and get a level.
Welcome, husband. Very well, then take note.
Actually go with vigor. HP boost when it's like as low as it is now. This is like really good. 30, 40, close to 50 when it starts peaking. Okay, so now we're back here. Hit these guys from up here, just so we don't gotta take damage. That big rat does give good souls. See, now it opens. This is actually a statue of Velka. And when you pray to it, you can ask for absolution or dissolution, depending on what crime you committed. Like if you kill or attack an NPC, that NPC will continue attacking you until you get forgiveness of that Velka shrine. Or kill the NPC, which wouldn't be too happy. Alright, Skeleton's gonna start spawning up here. I'm not sure how that missed. You don't gotta worry about it now, but when we get to the catacombs and whatnot, the skeletons actually pop back up a second time. Some of them do, some of them don't. And how you figure out which ones will and won't is after you kill them, if they give you experience, then they're not gonna get back up. If you kill them, you don't get like no souls or whatnot, they will end up respawning. Whoa! The shouldn't be any guys down here. So he probably fell from up there or whatnot. They do that sometimes. Heavy jam. Alright. Gotta be careful here. Because the guy's gonna end up falling down. Pick up this item right here. He already done fall. And he will land on you, and it will hurt. Jumps from up there. There's a couple other ones, but they don't jump. Just that one. Guess he's the only one that doesn't mind committing suicide there by jumping that far. Oops, about missed my turn. I don't think there's any items over here. No, I didn't think so. So this place is not very fun. There's gonna be a bunch of rats. Like a bunch. So I'm probably just gonna run, pick up that item, which I believe is the item used to cast miracles. And then run up the stairs there. So let's do it. I'll take a hit or two, that's fine. Because there end up actually becoming quite a few of those guys. And they just keep leaking out from over there. I think it's like a total of like 7 or 8 of them. And then here's our cleric.
Oh, who's that? Someone there? Anyone? Oh, please, whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures, they never stop biting. So please, hold out your hand and touch me. Oh, yes, there you are. So close, indeed. But I am not entirely home just yet. Praise the merciful gods above.
Now she's locked in a cell as well.
Forgive me. I am Irina of Karim. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion then. I am weak and unfit to tend the flames. But if it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead? Oh,
Sure.
Thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Karim, solemnly swear to serve you.
Then poof. Trapped in a cell. And then poof. This is the only way to open up this gate. That's why we have to go the long way to get her. Now, a little thing about her is she's blind, so you gotta get Braille books. And that is how you get different miracle spells and abilities from her. But there are like, I guess you could say holy miracle Braille books, and then there's dark miracle spell books. If you buy all her dark spells, because you're trying to get all the spells, you're gonna have to end up fighting this guy, which I beat him before, but he's no pushover whatsoever. And but if you buy all just the miracle spells and no dark miracle spells, she actually does become a firekeeper.
Another one of those unkindled, are you? All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect. Now you've gone and rescued the wench. How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help. Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I'm Egon, a knight of Cain. I am allied to you as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
And trust me, he means it. He's not a very friendly guy.
What's the matter? My terms are very simple. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety, and only for that long.
Okay, let's go meet Sigurd. Jolly good fellow. Probably talk to Sigurd here, then we will make peace with the giant, and we'll call it for this episode. I know it's ran a little long.
Oh, pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegbert of Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up. And that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... Well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
This guy does not seem like he's the sharpest tool in the shed. Maybe I can talk some sense into him. But the sad part is, he's actually right. This armor is actually really good. You get it later on in the game by completing Sigurd's storyline after you beat Yorm. No, he is not fat. You can actually see his eyes right there. It's literally, the armor is fat. He isn't fat. And that helmet, which they, a lot of people call this like the onion suit pretty much. It actually opens from the top. Like, you would have to see the design. You could Google it and see the design. But anyways, we're going to help out Sigurd here because he's not so smart as to hit that button and just wait. There you go, Charlie, old friend. Nag, you can go up. There's actually another area right over there that we'll go into next episode, and then we'll end up beating the boss and moving on to the next zone. This place has a lot of stuff. So, there's a giant. And he's talking about talking sense into him. Make peace. See? And now he doesn't attack you anymore. But anyways, I'm going to head back to Firelink, and we'll pick up next time and finish out the rest of this zone. We got one little area left, and then getting the gear where those missiles are flying down, and then the boss. So it's not too much left, but it's still a little bit left. So I will catch y'all next time.